Hello to all. Hello, if you're watching me on TikTok on my Velvet Venus page. Hello. If you're watching me on YouTube on my Cadabra Alchemy page. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday to all. Hello. It is early, y'all. It's 8:21 in the morning. I've been up pretty early since 5. Yeah, since 5 this morning. So, just settling in for the day. How are y'all doing? How are you doing? Are y'all doing well? How are you doing? How are y'all doing? I had so much fun yesterday, y'all. Do y'all want to know what I did? Oh my God. I celebrated one of my friend's daughter's 16th birthday party at a water park. Y'all, when I tell you, I had so much fun getting on them damn rides. Oh my God, I promised myself I was going to have more fun than these kids, baby. And I did. And she did. Went home and slept like a baby. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And it reminded me of how important it is as adults, okay, as responsible, accountable adults, how important it is to have fun. When I tell y'all, because my friend, she didn't tell me what type of water park it was. She just told me it's a water park. Baby, when I pulled into that parking lot and saw how big that water park was, I was like, oh my God, yes. It's I could not wait to park my car, put my swimsuit on, and get busy with these rides. Girl, yes. And driving home, it just reminded me of how much I work. And I don't even remember the last time I was so excited to have so much fun. I don't even remember the last time I felt that way, besides going to Six Flags. So if y'all don't know by now, I'm a very adventurous person. I'm the person that want to skydive. I'm the person that way back when bungee jumping was popular, I would have done that, but I didn't. I just never got around to doing it. Yeah, I'm the person that would get in a hot air balloon. I'm that person. Yeah, I would do the things. Yeah. So I'm reminding myself to remember to have fun. Like, it's so important to, yes, it's important to be responsible. It's important to be, take care of your duties and everything. But it's so important to also have fun, a lot of fun. I literally felt my inner child get activated when I saw that water park. Literally, I literally felt her say, yes. And it felt so good. It felt good to have my inner girl, my inner child, really enjoy herself yesterday. When I tell you I got on them slides, baby, I got on them slides. I got in the lazy river 2 times. I got on the slides 3 times. I did the tunnel. I don't care. Anything that seemed like I should be scared to do it, I did it. Okay, I did it. So I guess the question for you all that are viewing this video is, how are you going to activate your inner child for the next week? Your inner child wants to be seen, heard. Your inner child wants to experience the fun sides of life. Your inner child wants you to perhaps stop working so much. And I want to be free. That's what I heard. I don't know what band sings that, but your inner child needs to have their moment of being free from time to time and just being a child. Just being a child. I took my son with me to the water park, and baby, he went and took a nap at the table, and I'm still going. I'm still going, baby. And that's truly how I planned on doing my summer, is experiencing new territory out here where I live and really being free. Justice. Okay, Justice showing up. Justice. Maybe it's time for you to treat yourself. with some fairness. Maybe it's time for you to align with the easier side of things in life. Maybe you all are so accustomed to living a very hard work life, working until you're burnt out. Okay. Ooh, King of Cups is also here. King of Cups with the Justice card. I like it. I like it. A lot of you all could be brainiacs, or you live a life that's very logical. You live a life where you don't really bother with your emotions from time to time. A lot of you all don't give space to your emotions as well. You just go. You do what needs to be done, and you just don't go. And maybe it's time for you to give space to your the emotional intelligent side of you. Maybe it's time for you to actually trust your intuition and do the things. Just do the things. My son was so hesitant about going to this water park, y'all. He wanted to know the name of the place. He wanted the address. He wanted to know, have we been here before? Girl, he had so many questions. And he didn't want to go. But I told him, you're going. You're not going to be in the house this weekend. You're going. And even on the way there, he was, he had his doubts about whether or not he was going to have a good time. And, it's a birthday party, and what are the kids going to be like and whatever have you. But he had an amazing time. He had such a good time. Such a good time. He got in the water. He did his thing. And on the way back home, a 3-hour drive, he was talking to his brother, my other son, and telling him, yeah, I had such a good time. I didn't think I was going to have a good time, but I did. And I think that message can resonate with a lot of us as well, with doing the things that we're hesitant about, doing the things that we're doubtful about, following through. If we can follow through with going to work, and we can follow through with going to school and paying bills and taking care of our families, can't we follow through with making sure our inner child has their time to have fun as well? Can't we follow through with also creating ways for us to enjoy ourselves? Like, isn't that top tier? Isn't that a priority as well? That we also have fun. I mean, and we experience the excitement. I should have recorded myself, y'all. I was so freaking happy. I was so freaking happy about going to this water park. I wasn't gonna let nothing stop me, child. Nothing was going to stop me from going to this water park. And I was willing to go to the water park by myself, child. I was gonna leave that child at home. But I'm glad that we pushed through and we went. And we had an amazing time. We had a ball. What messages do you have for the collective, please and thank you? Whoa. We have the Hangman here that is in reverse. Yeah, you guys are just really, some of y'all are very uptight, anal even. You could also be seen as someone who's personality trait A. We have the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Cups, Page of Pentacles. A lot of you all are coming out of, I'm also hearing you reap what you sow, but a lot of you all are coming out of enduring very much so hardship, financial hardship even. It could be hardship with your home, or hardship with repairing your home, finding a home, locating a home, securing a home, maintaining a home. You all also have the Six of Wands and Ten of Pentacles all in reverse. So this gives me the idea that the reason why you guys have been so narrow-minded on just having to, it's like you have your blinders on because you don't want to get caught up in poverty again. Whether that's poverty of mind, poverty in spirit, poverty of finances. But that was your biggest concern, is not getting caught up in lack, not getting caught up in not having, not getting caught up in not being able to secure your finances. And I think that took the wind out of your sails, aka it led you to a point of exhaustion and continuous burnout. And I think what Spirit is saying, that it's time for the energy of justice to come into your life, And you're going to start experiencing circumstances that are much more favorable to you, where you are able to relax and have more flexibility in your life, in your schedule, where your schedule is going to open up, where you're going to have more time to, I want to be free. You're going to be able to be free and do the things that you enjoy doing, whether that's being active and maybe getting into sports or hobbies, or, taking classes, or whether that's just doing nothing at all. I'm telling y'all, doing nothing at all and honoring that is the revolution. Okay? That is a revolution in and of itself. That is an ashe to your, well, if you look like me, an ashe to your ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Because truth be told, they didn't get to just rest and do nothing and relax for some of y'all, ancestors, Some of our ancestors didn't get to wake up on a Sunday morning when they wanted to and dress how they wanted to and feel how they want to feel. Even they were taught how to feel. They were told how to feel, and do whatever. They didn't have that opportunity. So we do. And so I want to encourage you all to take advantage of that opportunity of freedom. I want to be free. I'm telling y'all, that just keeps reiterating the magic of just being free. The magic of not being caught up in servitude. The magic of not entertaining things, people, places, connections that keep us in servitude, that then keep us in a cycle of perpetual exhaustion and burnout. A lot of you all have such a high fear of not having. I'm also saying this is connected to self-worth as well. Believing that the things that you have to do with the value of who you are, that has to do with your self-worth, and that's a whole lie. We all know it's a lie. I'm telling you it's a lie. And Justice is here to say, yeah, that's a whole lie. The material things don't equate to the value of who you are. The precious blood that runs through your veins, the DNA, the spiritual DNA that you carry, the physical DNA that you carry, the essence of who you are, your energy signature of who you are, that's what matters. That's your value, not things. So I would encourage you to take some time to not focus so much on accumulating things and get out here and experience your type of freedom, whatever that is. Your type of freedom could be going for a walk in the park. Your type of freedom could be hiring someone to clean your house. Your type of freedom could be going shopping for yourself. Your type of freedom could be finally enrolling in school and completing that course, completing that class, all because you desire to do it. So the question also is, what does your freedom look like? Maybe this message is encouraging you to tap into your inner child and have a conversation, or just listen. How about we just listen to our inner child and allow our inner child to teach us how to be free? Because one thing kids gonna do is teach you what freedom look like. Baby, they zoom, 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 zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. Kids be everywhere. No care in the world. No care in the world about safety, about what's going to happen next. They just do whatever intuitively they want to do. And that's perhaps, again, why the King of Cups is here. To teach us with the justice energy to do the things that we intuitively are desiring to do. I started this year saying that I'm going to live a life of pleasure. Yeah. I said this year is going to be my life of pleasure, and I'm going to be saying more yes than no. And I actually said I was going to be saying yes to everything. But we all know, I'm not going to say yes to everything. I'm just not. Baby, the logic has to match up with the spiritual. And if the logic is out of alignment with the spiritual, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It got to make sense. And it's got to activate my intuition for me to say yes to it. All right. So before I start to continue to ramble here, I want to talk about the Ace of Wands with the Nine of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Oh my God. And the Hangman in reverse. These are amazing cards. Amazing cards. The Ace of Wands talks about being in a position of manifesting, of being in a position of progress, momentum, activation even. Some of you are maybe getting spiritually activated by listening to this message, or you're in the midst of being spiritually activated to do something different, to start something. Some of you all could definitely be called to start something, to be in some type or form of leadership as well. The Nine of Cups has to do with wishes being fulfilled. We just had the new moon, we planted seed. So if you in fact did set intentions with the new moon in Gemini, maybe it's time for you to continue to communicate exactly what it is you desire, you want. How do you want your freedom to feel? How do you want your freedom to look? Maybe it's time for you to continue to communicate with the universe, with spirit on a daily basis until what you're speaking is your reality. So maybe the Ace of Wands is here to prompt you to get started. And the Nine of Cups is here to remind you of your wishes, of your dreams that you have desired for so long, but you put on the back burner because you were perhaps working to keep yourself out of financial poverty. You know, I'm starting to have a different look on life when it comes to what it is to live and what it is to be free. And I no longer think that it just doesn't make sense to me if you work on a consistent basis, that you still struggle. Like if you get up and you go to work and you do the things to make the income, it makes no sense as to why you have to budget to the penny to get your bills paid. That makes no sense to me. And I don't know if that makes sense to you or not. I don't know if, if that's part of your programming or not, where you've just settled. Like, yeah, this is just the way things are. But to me, that's not how things should be. I don't know where I was going with that, but I just wanted to just mention that. The Page of Pentacles is also here. Again, another message of you're definitely in manifesting mode. You could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Shout out to the Earth energy here. Now, Earth energy is slow moving energy. Yes, it is. It is very much so slow moving energy. It's very stable. It looks for stability in all things. Earth energy looks for things that are secure. So what I'm getting is some of you all, your energy is scattered. Some of you all, your energy is scattered, which may be another reason why you may have a hard time receiving this message, because you're here and you're here and you're here and you're back there and then you're here and then you're here and you're already in the future as well. So it almost looks like you need to take time to center, to ground, to bring yourself back into wholeness, which is going to take some time for you because your energy's been scattered for some years. Your energy's been scattered for some years. And so sometimes it doesn't make sense to hear someone say, what do you mean it doesn't make sense that I got to put in the hard work and I got to figure out how to pay my bills? That makes no sense. I'm so sorry, y'all. That makes absolutely, I feel like if you work, if you get up and you're consistent in what you're doing, there's no way that you should not have to be concerned about bills. But in the matrix that was created for us, that is the programming that is being fed to us. And so maybe this Page of Pentacles is suggesting that it's time to see about coming out of that matrix, out of that programming, so that you can get a taste of what real freedom is. And maybe after you get a taste of what real freedom is, you'll want more freedom, and it'll inspire you, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, to take action, to do the things, or to recreate your life in order for you to have more freedom, so that your inner child can really turn up and turn out in your life. I think also that your inner child wants to show you some things. I think your inner child wants to go exploring. Now, yeah, this is a weird ass message. It is weird, but if it resonates, then it resonates. I mean, it's weird coming from a weird person, so please don't expect normalcy from me, because you won't get it, honey. But anyways, I really do believe that your inner child wants to go exploring and show you some things, especially this summer. And I'm really encouraging you all to take a back seat and allow your inner child to go on a full-on exploration this summer. Create a list of things that you have always been interested in. Some of you all are going to go into horticulture. Some of you all are going to be taking gardening classes, horticulture. I'm seeing a redevelopment of your garden, your existing garden. Oh, I just got dizzy. Whew. Oh. Some of you all may be called to volunteer. Look, Justice card again with the Eight of Wands. I'm telling you all, your schedule's going to free up. Somehow, some way, your schedule is going to free up this summer, and it's because it's time for you to let go and really have fun. Any other messages? Oh my God, a wave of dizziness oh, I am so incredibly dizzy right now. I don't even know what the hell going on. Any other messages? Judgment is here. The Wheel of Fortune wanted to come out. They're both in reverse. Judgment in reverse has to do with ignoring the call. Okay, that's why I'm in front of you right now with this message, because you've been ignoring this call. Perhaps you guys are just stuck, feeling like you can't do the things that you want to do, or that you're called to do, or that even the things you dream about, even the things that stay on your mind. We have the Queen of Swords here. Shout out to air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now we have the Six of Wands upright with the Queen of Wands and the Three of Wands. But the Ten of Pentacles is still in reverse. The Ten of Pentacles is still in reverse because you guys are so caught up in money right now. You're so worried about your finances. Can we give them something about some positive messages for the Ten of Pentacles, please, in reverse? If you're having financial issues, this is going to be your message. What message do you have for those who are in financial... Damn, I heard financial chaos. Temperance and the Five of Cups. So you're feeling very emotional about your feeling. Yeah, I don't know what the hell going on. You're feeling very emotional about where you're at financially. And the Temperance is also here asking you to not do too much when it comes to your finances. And that not do too much could be not willing to overwork yourself. Oh, okay. They're showing me a strategy, a plan. They're reiterating that there is a way to take care of yourself without overworking yourself. They're wanting you to sit with your team and ask them to show you how to live life where you can still take care of yourself and do the things you enjoy and not be burnt out and not be exhausted. And they're reiterating that you need to listen. When the plan is delivered to you, you need to listen. And you can't do, okay, I'll do step 1 and step 4, but not 2 and 3. They're saying you need to listen and follow through with what we tell you to do. This 3 of Wands here, damn, look at all this fire energy. This is big. Okay, are we in Gemini season? I don't know. I have no idea. Y'all, there are going to be people watching y'all. As long as I've been delivering this message for the past 25 minutes, this lady has been stalking my car, walking around my car. Baby, just come say hi. Like, baby, stare me down. Just wave, say hi, baby. Hey, girl. Anyways, the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. When I tell you I love this combination here, because it's almost as if Spirit is asking you to pull on your strings of confidence. Look at that. To be courageous, to be confident, like a kid would be. Have you ever watched a kid that has learned the steps to a dance, or a kid cheerleader? They've been practicing, and now it's time for the show. They get dressed, they do their hair, their makeup, they're pumped, they're encouraging their other teammates. We finna rock out, we finna get this, we finna show up and show out. They're confident. And that is the same type of confidence, Queen of Wands, that Spirit wants you to show up on a daily basis. Now, the Queen of Swords talks about logic. The Queen of Swords is unbiased in how she makes her decisions. She's unbiased in how she calls judgment on things, okay? She has her sword up because at any given moment, she'll cut something off. She'll cut shit out. She will, I'm also hearing cut sugars out. So that is a message to someone in regards to your sugar intake, perhaps. But the Queen of Swords, I love Queen of Swords energy. And yes, I am a Libra sun, Libra moon. So I do. I'm in that energy quite often, a lot, all the time, every day. And I love Queen of Swords energy because not only am I very compassionate, but I am logical. I'm analytical. I really don't allow my emotions to dictate when it comes to judgment, when it comes to being fair, when it comes to, I can be very direct. I can be cold even. And I can be very bubbly and very warm. It's a balance, which is why we have that Temperance card. It is a balance to life. And I think that Spirit wants to reiterate that you need temperance in your life. You need balance for your mental health, your overall well-being calls for the energy of balance. So you're needing to tap into the energy of the Queen of Wands as well as the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Wands is a very passionate, sensual, seductive even, feminine energy that is very assertive, confident, courageous, does not care for the word no, okay? The Queen of Swords is very logical, less emotional, okay? Unbiased with her decision, more feminine energy. So perhaps this is where your inner child is wanting to lead you to the balance of Queen of Wands energy and the balance of Queen of Swords energy. If you heed to this message, you are going to be highly successful. Some of you all are going to be tapping into things that are going to give you public recognition. Some of you all are going to be known for your interests, your hobbies, and your things that you really, really want to do. Like, I don't know if y'all know this about me, but I love throwing the football. baby, she could throw a football like no other, okay? Um, I love throwing the football. I do. And my son, not so much. And I have sons. I don't have girls. I have sons that don't care for football. But I went and bought a football yesterday because this summer I'm going to be throwing the football with somebody. Maybe I get on somebody's team or something. I don't know. But I'm allowing my inner child to guide me. Y'all, we are 30 minutes into this. The Tower and the Four Wands during the shuffle. The Tower and the Four Wands. Any other messages for the collective, please and thank you? Look at this. Did y'all see that card pop out? The Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is here, y'all. The Ten of Cups is where all your dreams come true. The cups represent emotions. 10 represents completion. 10 represents fulfillment. I feel like the most important thing when it comes to the Ten of Cups energy is to be present. Don't think about the future. Don't think about the past. Don't think about everything you had to do to get to where you are. That's where the inner child is coming in, y'all. I'm telling you, this Ten of Cups is activating your inner child, allowing your inner child to lead. The Ten of Cups also represents Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy as well. The Ten of Cups, I'm just going to read from the card now, represents divine love, harmony, bliss, inner happiness, fulfillment, dreams coming true, being very content with your family even. Some of you all are having... some of you all are getting an addition to your family. Congratulations. Yeah, some of y'all is prego. Some of y'all are just finding out on this Sunday morning that you're pregnant. Congratulations. In the next 3 months, I see I see blue. So some of you all are birthing a baby boy in the next 3 months. Congratulations. It's June, so your baby's going to be a Virgo. You're going to have a Virgo boy. Congratulations. You could possibly have a Libra boy too. Just depends on what date where you fall in the month of September. But yeah, that's what I have for you all. That's what I got for y'all.